are celebrating Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Month with two brothers who opened up a chai cafe in Manhattan. Ani and Ion Sanyals grew up drinking chai tea courtesy of their parents who emigrated to the U.S. from India. Now the brothers are combining their love of the chai they grew up with the atmosphere of American and European cafes. And Ani and Ion are actually here right now with me to tell us all about that. Ian, I want to start at the beginning. What inspired you to do this?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm a big coffee fan. I'm a coffee lover. I love going to cafes. And growing up, going to trips to India, I realized that this wonderful experience of getting chai, getting Indian street food that we had growing up with our family every time we went to India, you just couldn't find that experience in New York City, one of the most global cities in the world. And so we set out to really change that and build something that represented our traditions and our culture.
And I'm sure there are people listening right now thinking, well, I don't know, I've had chai tea before. I've seen it in lots of other places. But Ani, I know that you've said that you feel that chai is misrepresented in the U.S. a lot because traditionally it's not overtly sweet, but it often is when you get it here in the States. So why did you think it was so important to bring the traditional kind of chai that you were familiar with here?
Yeah, I think food is such an authentic avenue for carrying on tradition and heritage, and when things get lost in translation, it's never fun, and we felt like people that look like us, people that came from where we came from, why couldn't we be proud of our food? These things that have been carried down from our grandmothers to our parents to us, and it just didn't feel right, and so we wanted to take a stand against that, and we've been working hard every day to get it right.
And Ian, you say that your parents were incessant, quote, incessant chai drinkers.
Oh my God.
What was their reaction when you said, we're actually going to start a business with this?
I mean, being an Asian American, you have certain kind of tracks that your parents put you on, whether it's doctors or lawyers. We have these kind of stereotypes in our community. And now, ironically, we're selling chai. So they were definitely surprised at first, but I think they're definitely on board now.
What do they think now? I
think they're very, very proud. They're at home watching right now, so.
Ani, what's your message to other creators out there who might have an idea, but they just feel like, nah, that would never take off, particularly in the food and beverage industry?
Yeah, I think your culture is your most important perspective that you can bring. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you unique. And I think the most important thing is to just get started. So when you have that idea, you've been sitting on it, you're thinking about it, you got to get started. Take one step and take the next step from there. And we've been through a lot of ups and downs in these last 2 years of running a business in New York City. But I think one thing, we never stopped. We never got scared. We never got tired. We just kept going. And we're really excited about the future of this company.
Walk me through, if you don't mind me asking, some of the downs, because sometimes people hear stories like this and they just think, oh, well, you started here and it was up from there, and I started and I hit this roadblock, so maybe my business isn't meant to be. So walk me through some of the challenges that you've hit along the way.
Yeah, I think it was, obviously COVID was a big challenge that, we couldn't really have people inside the cafe, and for us, having community and being kind of like a place where people can come around and meet their friends, that was really tough for us to kind of switch to takeout and delivery. But we did it. We were delivering ourselves, coming up and down Manhattan, no traffic. It was amazing. But we kind of just saw it through the positive sides of every challenge that we faced.
Sort of rolled through the punches
exactly.
In that way. Ani, any good surprises, things that sort of where it felt like luck was on your side and you thought, oh, okay, we can do this?
Yeah, I think the craziest thing was the love that we got from our community. I have a funny story that in the week after New York City was forced to shut down, our community stepped up and bought so many gift cards from us online. They paid our rent for 2-3 months after that. And so that just reminded me that, this was meant to be, and we just had to push through. And so, that's like one of those shining moments that I always go back to.
Well, the chai is delicious. You're both inspiring. Thank you both for coming on and telling your story with us today.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.